So I've been looking at AI Underdog, and honestly, it feels like one of those products built for people who want a simple way to start creating sellable digital deliverables without getting lost in prompts, tools, or tech headaches. So what exactly is AI Underdog? Because the sales page makes a pretty specific promise here.
It's a 4-in-1 suite designed to generate gig-ready assets. The idea is simple. You choose a sidekick, give it a short brief, and it produces a finished deliverable you can hand off to a buyer.
So it's not trying to be a giant all-purpose AI app.
Right, it's positioned more like a focused system for beginners who want copy, logos, images, or listing assets without starting from scratch every time.
And that actually makes sense, because the real pain point for a lot of beginners is blank page anxiety.
Exactly, the page keeps coming back to the same problem. People want to sell digital services, but they don't want to design, write, or learn a complicated workflow first.
So this is more about reducing friction than promising magic.
That's the smartest way to look at it. It's a shortcut system for making marketable assets faster, with less technical overhead.
Walk me through the mechanism, because that's the part that matters most.
The page lays it out in 3 steps. First, find simple gigs buyers already want. Then use AI Underdog to generate the work. Then deliver the order and repeat.
So the product is doing the heavy lifting inside the creation step.
Yes, and the page says you don't need design background, writing experience, tech skills, or expensive software stacks. That's the main value proposition.
This is where it gets interesting, because the product is split into 4 different modules.
And each one has a clear job. The copy sidekick handles sales emails, ad copy, gig descriptions, promos, and product copy.
So that one is aimed at written deliverables.
Exactly. The logo sidekick focuses on logo concepts, color palettes, font pairings, and mini brand kits. The image sidekick covers social graphics, thumbnails, promo visuals, and edits. And the listing sidekick creates gig titles, descriptions, FAQs, and package pricing.
That's actually a strong structure, because each module maps to a real buyer need.
That's the key. It's not random AI features, it's organized around things people already buy.
Let's talk value, because the front-end pricing is one of the cleanest parts of the page.
The offer is $17 one time, and it includes 50 gig credits. The page breaks that down to about 34 cents per gig, which is very easy to understand.
And that's front-end only, right?
Yes, the page also mentions an optional ultimate upgrade that adds 50 fresh credits every cycle, with rollover. So there's a recurring path if someone wants more capacity later.
I like that the pricing is straightforward, because buyers can see the entry point fast.
And that clarity helps the product a lot. It feels like a low-friction way to test the system before deciding if more credits make sense.
The sales page also compares this to ChatGPT, which is worth unpacking.
The pitch is that ChatGPT is the raw engine, while AI Underdog is the whole car. In other words, it gives you the workflow, the prompt structure, and the formatted output for specific gig-style deliverables.
So the appeal is less about novelty and more about readiness.
Exactly. For a beginner, that can save a lot of trial and error because the system is already tuned for the kinds of assets people want to buy.
Who do you think this is best for?
First, gig beginners who want a simple way to get moving without building everything from scratch. Second, side hustle seekers who want a low-cost tool with a clear workflow. Third, anyone who wants to create service assets faster without turning into a prompt expert.
And who should be careful?
People expecting a magic button. The page is clear that results depend on niche, offer, reviews, effort, and follow-through. This is a tool, not a guarantee.
So bottom line, what's your honest take?
My take is that AI Underdog looks like a solid beginner-friendly AI toolkit with a clear use case, simple entry price, and a practical structure. If you want a focused system for generating gig-style assets, it has real appeal.
And because the offer includes credits and a refund window, it feels easier to test responsibly.
Exactly. It's best viewed as a starter system for digital service creation, especially if you want something simpler than piecing everything together yourself. My take is that AI Underdog looks like a solid beginner-friendly AI toolkit with a clear use case, simple entry price, and a practical structure. If you want a focused system for generating gig-style assets, it has real appeal.
If you want to check it out, use my link in the description.